Welcome to the Unit 2 quiz read aloud. If you need some more time between questions, please pause the recording. Here we go. Question number 1. Match each scientist to the experiment he conducted which helped advance our understanding of the atom. We have gold foil, cathode ray tube, oil drop, and Thomson, Millikan, Rutherford. Question number 2. Match each scientist to his unique discovery. We have measured the mass of an electron, a subatomic particle, discovered the positively charged center of the atom, discovered the electron, a subatomic particle. Thomson, Millikan, Rutherford. Question 3. Match each of the following particles to their respective charge in an atom. We have 0, -1, +1, proton, neutron, electron. Question number 4. Match each of the following particles to its correct location within an atom. We have around the outer edges of the atom, the positive center of the atom in the nucleus, the neutral center of the atom in the nucleus. Proton, neutron, electron. Question 5. What did Ernest Rutherford's model of an atom look like? A random mixture of protons, neutrons, and electrons, a nucleus surrounded by electrons, plum pudding. Question 6. Assume the following is a neutral atom. Which of the following atoms does it represent? Lithium, carbon, helium. Question 7. Which of the following atoms would be considered electrically neutral? Question 8. A specific electrically neutral atom of boron has 5 protons, 5 electrons, and 6 neutrons. What is the mass number of this atom of boron? Is it 11, 16, or 6? Question 9. An atom has an atomic number of 80 and a mass number of 200. How many neutrons exist in its nucleus? 80, 40, 120. Question 10. An electrically neutral atom of gallium has 31 electrons and 39 neutrons. What is the mass number for an atom of gallium? Is it 31, 70, or 62? Question 11. What is the charge of an electrically neutral atom of hydrogen? -1, +1, or 0? Question 12. An atom has 17 protons and 18 neutrons. Which of the following could be the symbol for that atom, including its mass number? Consult the periodic table. Si34, S35, or Cl35. That would be silicon 34, sulfur 35, or chlorine 35. Question 13. Which of the following is the composition of an isotope of calcium, atomic number 20? Is it 22 protons, 20 neutrons, 19 electrons? Choice B is 20 protons, 25 neutrons, 20 electrons. Choice C, 19 protons, 20 neutrons, 19 electrons. Question 14. Given that oxygen has an atomic number of 8, determine how many protons and neutrons are in the isotope oxygen 18 or oxygen 18. 8 protons and 7 neutrons, 8 protons and 10 neutrons, or 8 protons and 8 neutrons. Question 15. Isotopes of the same element have the same number of protons, number of neutrons, mass number. Question 16. Chlorine has two neutral stable isotopes, chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. How many electrons are in both of these isotopes? 35, 37, or 17? Question 17. Choose the correct statement from those listed regarding the three neutral isotopes, oxygen 16, oxygen 17, and oxygen 18. These isotopes have the same number of protons in their nuclei. These isotopes have the same number of electrons in their nuclei. These isotopes have the same mass number. Question 18. Element X has two naturally occurring isotopes, X10 with a percent abundance of 85% and X12 with a percent of 15% abundance. Which is the most likely average atomic mass for element X? I'm going to read that one again. Element X has two naturally occurring isotopes, X10 with a percent abundance of 85% and X12 with a percent abundance of 15%. Which is the most likely average atomic mass for element X? Is it 10.1 AMU, 11.7 AMU, or 12.3 AMU? Question 19. Average atomic mass is different from mass number because mass number describes the approximate mass of the nucleus of a single atom, but average atomic mass describes the largest mass among isotopes of an element. Mass number describes the exact mass of a single atom, and the average atomic mass describes the mass number of an atom. Mass number describes the approximate mass of the nucleus of a single atom, but average atomic mass describes the weighted average of all the masses among isotopes of an element. Question 20. Nitrogen is made up of 99.632% of nitrogen 14 and 0.368% of nitrogen 15. The atomic mass of nitrogen 14 is 14.003 AMU. The atomic mass of nitrogen 15 is 15.000 AMU. What is the average atomic mass of nitrogen? Is it 14.006, 14.000, or 14.003? Question 21. An atom is electrically neutral because it has the same number of protons and neutrons, the same number of protons and electrons, or more protons than electrons. Question 22. Silicon has three isotopes, silicon 28, silicon 29, and silicon 30. Which isotope is the most abundant given that the average atomic mass of silicon is 28.086 AMU? Silicon 28, silicon 29, or silicon 30? Question 23. Rhenium, Re, is made up of 37.4% of Re-185 and 62.6% of Re-187. The atomic mass of Re-185 is 184.953 AMU. The atomic mass of Re-187 is 186.956 AMU. What is the average atomic mass of rhenium? Is it 186.397, 186.207, or 186.00? Question 24. This is an open-ended question. There are two pictures there, and below it says the image shows expected results and actual results of the famous gold foil experiment that was performed by a scientist we studied. Positively charged alpha particles were passed through the gold foil. Study the images above and think about what you learned about the early models of atomic structure. In Part A, explain whose model is shown in A and the name of the model. Include the scientist who developed that particular model. Part B, explain the actual results shown in image B. How did the experiment prove that the model shown in image A is incorrect? Include in your answer the name of the scientist who conducted the gold foil experiment and which subatomic particle he proved the existence of. Question 25 is also open-ended. Refer to the table of naturally occurring isotopes of sulfur to answer the following essay question to the best of your ability. State in terms of the number of subatomic particles one similarity and one difference between the atoms of these isotopes of sulfur. Remember, your answer should be about the subatomic particles. Question 26. There are two naturally occurring isotopes of copper. The table below shows the two isotopes, their abundance, and their mass in AMU. Calculate the average atomic mass of copper. Show all your work for full credit. That's the last question on the test. If you have any questions about the test, please contact your teacher.